number 14, Hao Shui, number 15, Xu Yao, and of course, Coach Lawrence representing Johor. Representing Police Academy PDRM, jersey number 8, Benjamin. Jersey number 3, Yu Hao. Number 10, Si Shun. Number 16, Yu Jin. Number 1, Ge Wei. Number 9, Kai Bin. Number 21, Wei Kit. Number 14, Zheng Yi. Number 2, Jeremiah. Number 12, Wu Tai. Number 7, Boy Hong. Number 24, Yong Jin. And head coach representative is Adrian for PDRM.
So this two teams will be greeted with thunderous applause. The team that will be locking heads here for game number 21 here at day number 2 of the 55th MAPA 17 and under National Junior Basketball Championship. Two teams, the one in white is Johor State team, and the other corner in blue is the Police Diraja Malaysia PDRM in short. Both teams will be locking heads for 3 minutes here at the center court. So very good evening to all of you that's been watching the live stream for today. Thank you for your support. We will welcome you. So it's great to be back here and joining you guys for day number 2. So 2 more games to wrap up today. The big game today is Johor versus PDRM. These two teams are expected to be in the knockout stage. So you are in for a treat right now. So I am really excited to be coming on to the live broadcast commentary booth to take over the mic for these 2 remaining matches of day number 2. So as you can see, our courtside announcer Colin has just called out the starting 5 for both teams. So for Johor, starting is number 4, Guo Ming, number 7, Chi Wei, number 8, Jun Qin, and number 11, Yong Liang, and also Sun Kang wearing number 12 for Johor State team. Now, we have 4 of the tallest players in this league right now. Standing tall at 191 cm is Yong Liang. He's wearing number 11. He's going to be starting for Johor. Also at number 12, 195 centimeters, Sun Kang will be starting for Johor team. And then on the bench, the tallest player on the Johor State team is Hao Xue with 200 cm. That's 2 meters, ladies and gentlemen. And also Xu Yong, 188 centimeters in height. And the other corner, PDRM, will be facing the Johor State team with their own starting 5. Starting at guard will be number 14, Zheng Yi, followed by 21, Wai Kit. And then number 21, Qi Xun, and number 1, De Wei, and number 2, Jeremiah. So in the height, they don't lose out too much. For PDRM, it's a pretty even lineup. When they have De Wei standing tall at 191 cm and Jeremiah at 190. And then Zheng Yi at the guard position with 188. And then Wai Kit at 190 centimeters. So that's pretty even compared to the Johor State team right now. And then you can see number 7 of the Johor State team that is in white. Now he has been shortlisted for the national youth team. Just lost out to a few of his counterparts because of his height, but you gotta keep his keep an eye on number 7 from the Johor State team because he's a super exciting player to watch. As you can see, yesterday we wrapped things up with the top 5. If you miss out that highlight, you can check out on our Facebook page. Just search out Malaysia Basketball Association on Facebook page, and you can check out top 5 highlights of the day yesterday. And then I believe number 7 from Johor State, Chi Wei, ended up number 3 with a no-look pass to his teammate cutting in the lane for an easy deuce. So here we go, tipping off this game, Johor versus PDRM. And then in violation that has been called against Johor. Right on the tip out of PDRM with the possession to begin the offense. Johor will be on the attack right now, so they played the same defensive strategies as yesterday, going man-to-man early in this game. So right now we want to take this chance to thank our sponsors that has made this event possible. So a few mentions. Big thank you to Leading Malaysia and also Westport, followed by TRG. Mountain, the official game ball for this tournament, followed by Spritzer, the official drinking water that's keeping all our players hydrated during this entire championship. And our biggest sponsor, FTMS College, for chipping in into this season. Don't forget to hashtag stay on court. And also, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to book your tickets or get a ticket coming into this arena, you can check it out on bluebirdtickets.com. To get that ticket. So the first one being drawn by Johor State team, putting them up by 2. The first bucket was scored by Bormain. Cycling defense right there, Johor a little too aggressive, draws the first personal foul. So the first team foul being utilized by Johor State team. There's a few hashtags that you guys can keep an eye on whenever you're in the arena or even with your friends. If you take a picture with the players or the coaches or even anything, as long as you're taking a picture during this event, you can hashtag our sponsors, stay on court, and also making them believe. So that's the hashtag for this under 17 national championship this year. So if you are in the in Mata Stadium, Kuala Lumpur, at the mezzanine floor, we got some stalls being set up as from Cube Station. Some new kicks for all you sneakerhead. So if you're looking for new shoes to put on those feet of yours, I heard they got the new latest model of Kyrie 5s in store. So if you want to miss out that chance, make sure to come on by to Mata Stadium. We will be more than glad to have you on campus with us. PDRM is on the attack this time with the offensive rebound. Right there from the big man. Sunkang right there to pick up the defensive rebound. Here comes the point guard. Manhandle. Sunkang misses. Rebound picked up by Bowe. 191 CM. Bowe with his second defensive rebound. Bowe with the foul. So we will go to the line for 2 free throws. That is a lot to cover whenever Dowei is down on the low block. He's just have so much mass and so much height in his play, and a pretty powerful player down low, so you want to try and keep him out of the first free throw, putting him onto the scoreboard for PDRM. Second free throw to tie the game up at 2. Gets the second free throw. PDRM has got a lot of supporters in-house. You can hear the audience applauding as that free throw went in. But here comes Johor, one of the powerhouses for this under-17 championship. Yeah, last year they missed out a little bit to finish off with another, but this year they are coming back with a vengeance and trying to redeem themselves for last season's disappointment. Full court pressure from Johor State team right now, but PDRM with poise, just played really calmly. Philip with a 3. Misses, so ball will put out of bounds. Possession is back to Johor. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget this is only day number 2 of this under-17 Junior National Games. Now in the final 2 days, we have some special program in store for you. We got a special All-Star 3-on-3 challenge that is going to feature our national player, Quack Tian Yuan. So a few celebrities from YouTubers or really popular influencer. We got Sherry Lewitz that's coming in, Clarence Wong as well. And then not forgetting our very own 3x3 World Cup players. We got Kwek Tianyuan, we got Yi Hao, we got Ting Chun Hong, and also we will have our very own Westport Malaysia Dragon shooter Yek Liang Chuan coming into the game. Transition, scoring for number 4, that's Guo Ming with his second bucket of the game, PDRM. A little messy, here comes the steal with Chi Wei. Chi Wei, right hand lay-in, gets the foul, but the ball will not go, so 2 shots at the line for Guo Ming. Guo Ming shooting 70% from the free throw line yesterday, so hoping to carry that momentum into today's game. Finishing off 12 points yesterday for Johor State team. Not too much on the scoring department, but he did the rest. He was on defense, he was on assists, trying to make all of his teammates better around him. So that is what it's all about, playing at the point guard position. So great job for Chi Wei. Sorry, correction. Number 7 is Chi Wei. Guo Ming is number 4. So Chi Wei, an all-round point guard, a pure point at this point of this tournament. As you can see, Johor is playing the full court pressure once again. This is way ahead for Wei Kit. Ball went back to Ji Jun. Ji Xun looking to make something happen here. Left-hand drive, finds the big man in the middle of the block. Shot right there by Yong Liang, 191. That's a lot of length to cover. Yong Liang on the attack. Gets the roll, drops for 2 points. Gets his first bucket to drop 9-2. Johor building onto this lead 3 minutes into quarter number 1. So the referee's going to run through a little bit of the discussion with the table officials. Just want to make sure that everything is on point. You know, at this type of game, this is one of the biggest game actually to be to look that has been you know, you've been looking forward to. PDRM, always a final 6 finisher, and then Johor as well. Those few names that always been mentioned in the under-17 championships. So referees doing a great job right there, trying to just make sure that no technical errors is going to cause any of this team problems or cost them the game. Low post play. Oh, a block shot right there by Zheng Yi. He is fired up after that defensive effort right there. Send the ball out of bounds and then stares down at his opponent. Right corner attack. Game plan is to play down low. So they want to play an outside in game for Johor State team because they have all the length and also they can shoot the rock. Ball was intercepted. They got runners on the run. Here comes the power forward. Lays it and hangs it in midair and finishes off for 2 points. Yong Liang slowly gaining momentum with his second bucket. Gives him 4 points. Miscommunication on that pass by PDRM, but they get back possession. Wild shot right there. Philip with the friendly bounce into his hands and floats it in for 2 points. Chi Wei passes to the top of the key to Guo Ming. Gets it back. Chi Wei. Low post. Shooter on the right-hand corner. Ball went into the hands of Wei Kit. Outlet pass. Here comes PDRM. Johor, 4-on-4 situation. Threats the needle with that pass. Great pass by Chi Wei and a timeout being called by head coach Adrian Wong to stop this run by Johor State team. 13-4. Johor is up in front early in this game. Honorable mention with 4 points. 2 players already on the scoreboard. Guo Ming and also number 8, that's Jun Qin. Both has 4 points, and then followed by Chi Wei with 3, and his teammate Yong Liang with 2. Now PDRM has come out the game a little bit on the cold side, so they want to try and keep things close before Johor build onto this lead and try to make it a little too far-fetched for them to try and claw themselves back into this game. Now the game plan will be sticking for Johor State team. No changes so far. Well, as for PDRM, they want to try and push the pace a little bit more, but it's still a little bit too messy at the early stages of the first quarter. And then head coach Adrian Wong has seen enough, calls a timeout to stop this momentum that is riding with Johor State team, trying to flip it into their favor coming off this break. Full court press once again by Johor State team, trying to press the ball. Philip thought about the three, waves it off, gives it off to Tixun. Philip once again gets this three to drop. Jeremiah Philip gets onto the scoreboard. Jeremiah 190 centimeters, looking a little bit like Katie with that shot. Got a sweet release, by the way, and a three right back from Johor. Kwame scores from behind the arc, gives him 7 points. So both teams are going back and forth right now, not trying to let them score without a return. Double team right there against the power forward, Waikit. And an unsportsman foul call on the floor against PDRM. Jeremiah Phillip is pinned with the unsportsman, so picks up his first personal foul. Now for all you viewers at home, if you... Now for all you viewers at home, just a little bit introduction of the unsportsman foul call. Now the team that committed the unsportsman foul call will be penalized with 1 personal free throw to that player, and also 2 free throws will be awarded to the opponent that he had fouled, plus the opponent will get possession. So a potential 5 points if you're able to make all shots, which is 2 free throws at the line, and then you draw. If you manage to knock down a 3, that gives you 5 points just with just 1 possession. Now, if you're really lucky and then you manage to knock down both free throws plus a 3-point and 1 counted, that could be a potential 6-point right off the unsportsman foul call. But it's a very rare thing that happened in the game of basketball where a team could score 6 points off an unsportsman foul call. So great job right there for Johor to force another turnover against PDRM. Just really bodying them up, using their footwork and speed into the advantage, and then PDRM just couldn't handle the ball. Turns the ball over once again. 3 more minutes to play here in quarter number 1, and for all you viewers at home, thank you for joining us here. We wish you a very good evening and watching this game between Johor and PDRM at the 55th Under 17 and Under National Junior Basketball Championship right here at Maba Stadium, Kuala Lumpur. Now this is the best time for all you viewers to actually bring your kid down to the National Stadium, because we got so many activities in sight. So it'd be great to have you guys over here, because we got a few renowned stalls set up at the mezzanine floor, so you can check out that, and probably you might walk away with some good promotions. Here comes Johor right off the rebound, and they are on the attack on the right. Oh, that's a fake right there. Loses the handle, but got his defender in the air. And a 3-second in the key violation is called against Johor State team. That will be a turnover, this time for the Johorians. Now off that last possession, everyone was a little bit, I would say, shocked. Yeah, I would use the word shock, because as the player loses the handle on the ball, going into the pump fake, got his defender in the air, but he doesn't have control of the ball as well. So everyone's like, oh, and then they were laughing. But great work in trying to get back the ball and not giving up on that play. Another substitution about to be made by Johor State team at the moment. Soaring up to the sky for the rebound there, Tixun for Johor State team. Turns the ball over with that careless pass. Jeremiah Phillip on the run. Head fakes, gets the offensive rebound and put back. Waikit with the score for PDRM. Much better fighting spirit right now for PDRM coming off that timeout previously being called by head coach Adrian Wong. Couldn't score on that possession, so here comes PDRM on the attack this time. Right wing handle, Wei Kit thrice a 3 from way downtown. Unable to connect, picked up another rebound, Yong Liang. A very familiar face on the defensive rebound department. The other forward, a traveling violation being called against Johor State team. He thought that he was fouled and thought it was an N1 call in his favor. Just onto his disbelief, looking at the referee signaling a traveling violation against them. Now you can see this is a very interesting culture from the Johor State team. Whenever they comes out from the court from a substitution, they bow to both sides of the audiences in giving thanks and showing respect for the supporters that came to watch them. I think it's a really good way of showing appreciation to the audiences that has come to support them. Johor picks up the steal with Shu Yong. Now Shu Yong had a pretty good game yesterday, and then he just, I guess I jinxed it. He had a good game yesterday, but turned the ball over right off that first touch of his. But still, he got his first steal of the game. He's playing forward right now alongside with his center. That's Hao Xue, standing tall at 200 meters, wearing number 14. Now, Hao Xue is still a star, a very young player coming out of the Johor State team. Yesterday, he had 4 blocks in that game against Labuan. And also, he was featured in the top 5 because of his passing ability. And then he went back and forth for an alley-oop finish off the fast break. Left-hand lay-in, Philip with the block, but couldn't get it to drop Johor State off the offensive rebound. Head referee Eddie Liu points the possession back to PDRM. Last touch by Johor as he went out of bounds. Final 1 minute here in quarter number 1. Now, ladies and gentlemen, every day of the final 2 games of the day, we will be having a short mini game during halftime of both games, and we will give out the special, very elusive Molten GL7X balls to a lucky winner that participates in our mini game for every 2 final games of the day. Now, these balls are really expensive because it costs about 208 ringgit each, and the quality on this ball is really premium. Like, I've touched it myself, and I wouldn't say I'm a baller, but if I was to hoop with those balls, I would say the shots are gonna fall for me, because the feeling of the premium leather from these GL7X Molten balls is just amazing. PDRM on the attack, coming off the screen right there. So Eugene, for the first time, coming on for some playtime for PDRM, trying to make something happen with his crossover. Dishes off to Wei Kit. The center for the 3 off the backboard, way off. And guess who's there to pick up the rebound? That's Xu Yong doing the dirty work for Johor State team. Shot clock at 7. Loses the handle. PDRM picks up the steal. Pushing the ball up court. Eugene finds Philip at the left corner. 3-point. This will count. Didn't go in, so that ends quarter number 1, 16-9. Johor State team up in front. 7 points so far for the top scorer of the Johor State team, Guo Ming, coming off red hot in the first quarter. He was one of the factors why he had this lead here for Johor State team, and then PDRM, not too much of his scoring first quarter. He has 5 points. So Philip Jeremiah leading the way for PDRM, followed by 2 players also have 2 points for De Wei, wearing jersey number 1, and also number 21, Wei Kit. Coming back right off the quarter break. First point goes to PDRM, number 21, where he scores right off the start of the second quarter. Wei with his second bucket of the game gives him 4 points under his belt in this game. Three-pointer for his first shot. Xuan Yi, I believe his name is Red Xuan Yi. I'm sorry because sometimes I might get the Chinese name a little bit messed up because I'm not too good with my Chinese mother tongue. So, but I will try my best to learn all of the Chinese name because they're so exciting to watch. And that's a three right there from the left corner. Kai Bun scores one for Johor. Zheng Yi was manhandled. Ball was tipped to the other side of the half, but he got it back. Jeremiah Phillip, mid-range, won't go. The center was right there to pick up Zheng Yi with his third offensive rebound. Here comes Xuan Yi for Johor State team. Gets it back, 1-2 pass on the right corner. 3-point underway, yes sir! Gets it to drop. Kai Bun with his second three-pointer of the game, back-to-back by the way. Just before this possession, he knocked down a three from the left corner and now on the right. So assist goes to Xuan Yi when he pushed the ball up court. Mid-range jumper for PDRM. Another defensive rebound being pulled down by the sixth man of the team, Xu Yong. Thrice his three-point. Bounces into the hands of a Johorian. First rebound by De Wei in this quarter. Now head coach Adrian wants De Wei to set up the pick and roll right here. Jump ball situation with both players tied up. Substitution being made by PDRM. Qixun is activated from the bench coming into the game once again here in this second quarter. Inbounding the ball is Zheng Yi for PDRM. 188 cm in height. Jeremiah Phillips hits the front rim. Pushes the ball up court. Johor State team. Great tip right there to get it out of bounds to stop the run. Qixun with the great court awareness. Smart play right there to stop the fast break from Johor State team. Now, Johor State team is one of the quickest team on the transition offense, having a total of 16 fast break points in yesterday's game. Three-pointer. Won't fall. But guess who's there? 200 centimeters center. Picks it up. Hao Xue for Johor State team. Wants the ball at the high post. Off the target on this play. Xuan Yi was right there for a mid-range jumper. Pick up. Finally, PDRM got the ball back into their hands. All the way by Qixun. Dumps it off to Waikit. Will try. Look at the way how the Johorians are boxing out. Their players not trying to give them second chance opportunity here to capitalize. They're trying to maintain this lead with this 10-point lead for Johor State team. Mid-range jumper falls for Johor. Two-pointer for Song Ying. 12-point lead for Johor State team. 6 more minutes to play in this first half. That strong back down by Zheng Yi, unable to stop his power, draws the foul, so a foul will be called on number 14. First personal foul for Hao Xue. As the Johorians that is being subbed will take a bow. Inbound pass by PDRM. Double block shot there. How did you get that? You get two-person blocking one shot, but he still gets it to drop. Zheng Yi stayed focused on that, but he got handled. And it appears that he had a bloody nose right off that hit from Hao Xue on the other end. Now that is one of the signs that, you know, sometimes it happens so fast it might miss a call, but that is a lot of blood coming out of his nose, and a timeout being called by Adrian Wong. Want to try get things patched up onto Zheng Yi. This second quarter, Zheng Yi scoring the last basket, giving him 2 points, the first bucket under his belt. So he gets onto the scoreboard as well for PDRM. 2 points so far for De Wei, 5 points for Jeremiah Phillips, and then 4 points for Wei Kit, and then 2 points for the other player, number 31, Qi Xun. So right now back to a 10-point game. Johor still up in front with just a little less than 6 minutes to play here before our halftime break. Right off the timeout, back into the game. Now every timeout allows a team to have a 1-minute break, and then head coaches will have 1 minute to talk things out, to try and make adjustments, and also to do whatever is necessary to prepare the players to begin the game once again. A no-look pass right there once again by the very interesting player, Qi Wei, one of the players to watch in this tournament. As you can see, playing hard defense on whoever that has the ball in his hands. Qi Wei not backing down with anyone in his way. Quick hands right there by Qi Wei, almost forces, turns the ball over. The referee's right there to see what happened, and just like that, PDRM loses the handle, and he got the ball right back. Qi Wei to the right-hand corner, gets it right back at the top of the key. Triangle offense right here, finding an open teammate down low, just couldn't convert, so no assist on this play for Qi Wei. And another full court press being played here by Johor State team. Want to try and put more pressure onto the ball handler of PDRM. So far, no answer is coming from PDRM on the offensive end. You can see the big man De Wei. The ball was stripped right there by Qi Wei. That's a great, smart move. Just waiting for him to put the ball down low and strip it right out of his hands as he went for a spin move. Hong Shen dish out to the 200 centimeters. Hao Xue. Qi Wei. Here comes Jun Tin. Drives into the lane and attacks the basket, scoring 2-point. Hong Shen. Great look right there, and one counted for 2 points. Qi Xun draws the contact, stayed with it, even though he got haggled, put the ball into the net, and now he will go to the line for one more shot. Qi Xun has 2 points. Point number 3 potentially coming his way if he knocks down this free throw. Yes, gets 3-point under his belt. Qi Wei setting up his team on this play. Hong Shen, but gets it back to Qi Wei. Hong Shen once again, left wing, attacks with a mid-range shot. No good. Here comes Qixun on the run. 3-on-3. A lot of contact, no foul call. Johor State with the offense, and another foul will be penalized on PDRM to stop the run. Blocking foul call number 3, first personal foul will be pinned on Yu Hao. Chiwei so far has 3 points. Like I said before, Chiwei is not looking for points, but he is always looking to make his teammates a little bit more involved into the game, looking for that open teammate, trying to make that extra pass. Now those are the long lost point guard of this generation now, because the game of basketball has evolved so much that point guards are now being a scoring guard. So now it just kind of a little bit of a question. Now, do you want your point guard to score a lot of points, or do you want your point guard to actually contribute more than points? Now, for me, because I'm from a generation before Steph Curry, so you know, it's not just Steph Curry. It's about Derrick Rose. You got Jeff Teague. You know, those are one of the Darren Williams. Few honorable mentions that have actually evolved the game at the point guard position. You know, being able to score the ball and not just being able to facilitate. But I'm more of the generation before that, so I would prefer my point guard to contribute and try to make his teammates better than to actually drop 20 points alone. Jeremiah will be on the inbound for PDRM on this play. Head fakes, gets the block shot right there. State with the shot contested in the air. Here we go, the point guard scoring on the other end. Chiwei taking the shots when it mattered. So the last block shot was by Shu Yong, his first block of the game. 6 rebounds under his belt already for Shu Yong. He came off the bench, and imagine if he had started for the Johor State team. Imagine the numbers he will be putting up for Johor State team. Finding through the screen right there. Another strip right there by Chiwei. Quick hands, and a slap onto the face right there. Oh, a late unsportsman foul call there against Johor. Shu Yong is tagged with the unsportsman foul call with the slap in the face against Qixun as he was running down the floor. So he will get 2 shots at the line uncontested plus the possession. So both teams now have 1 unsportsman foul call each. Now, I would say that will be unintentionally, you know, just a little missed time on the reach in, and then, you know, the next thing you know, it connected onto the cheeks of Qixun. So no bad blood in between these two teams. All is good. You know, in the name of sportsmanship, I'm sure everyone is just ready to compete and put it all out onto the floor. 2 players about to check in for Johor State team. Yong Liang and also his teammate Sun Kang. Both standing tall at 190. So 191 for Yong Liang, number 11, and 195 for Sun Kang, wearing number 12. And another substitution on the other side, PDRM. Second free throw is good for Qixun, gives him 6 points. Chiwei to the left corner, down low. Here comes the game plan again for Johor State team. Trying to play small, down low. They want to put the ball in the paint area. You can see hangs in mid-air and lays the ball in with a little finesse right there by Hong Shen. Chiwei suffocating defense onto the point guard Qixun. A lot of pressure being put onto him. You can see he almost loses the handle. Philip Jeremiah loses the ball once again. Johor, one of the most defensive mindset team in this tournament. Know that he traveled on that play for Guo Ming. Qixun almost turns the ball over once again. Wake it. Looking for Qixun. Ball is picked up by Guo Ming with the quick hands for the interception. Scores off that fast break, turning defense into offense. Now, this is one of the fastest backcourts 1-2 punch you can see in this championship. Qi Wei giving the assist to Guo Ming to score another 2 back-to-back basket for Guo Ming. 4 points in quarter number 2. 3 player is defending on 1 because they know that Wei Kit does not have a good ball handling skill. They want to try and rip the ball right off his palm. And a lot of contact on that drive. So Qixun will go to the line for 2 more shots. Shooting foul call against Johor State team. Now Qixun has missed 2 shots so far from the free throw line. Knocks down his first free throw, giving 7 points. Putting PDRM with 20 points in total. Second free throw is good, and another substitution will come in for Qixun, giving him a much well-deserved rest. Going all out in that quarter. 1.5 minutes remaining before our halftime break. Gets the offensive rebound, rises up to the sky and ripped that rebound down. Yongliang scoring 2 points with ease. So how do you block all that length? Yongliang standing tall at 191 cm. Here we go. Traveling violation. Basket will not count. And a defensive foul call against number 7. Now, that was an intentional foul there by Qi Wei because he needs to come out of the game because he got scratched on that last play, got a little cut right under the eyelid. So you're going to try and get his team medical staff to patch him up a little bit. Right now, at the line, PDRM missing again. Story of the game, free throws. You know, sometimes big games like this, free throws are so crucial, and it can be part of the factor that helps you win a game or even lose it. You know, misses both shots at the charity stripe. Eugene had the potential to actually bring this game closer into their grasp. 3-pointer on the way, left-hand corner is good. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Guo Ming. Big man Zheng Yi is back into the game. Had a bloody nose previously. Cross-court pass all the way to Wei Kit on the right. The big man will try, gets it to drop from mid-range. Zheng Yi. Probably it was a good hit. You know, right after coming off the bench, score right off. And on the other side, Johor right back with a 2 of its own. Sun Kang scoring that bucket. 10 seconds on the game clock. 7 to play. Big man in the air, draws the foul. 2 more free throws on the way. Four more seconds before the halftime break. Now the halftime is going to have a 5 minutes break for both teams to actually catch a breath and also go through some adjustments from the first half performance. Now the next game that will be taking place right after this one, another power pack match between Sabah State versus Negeri Sembilan. Now Negeri Sembilan boys team is the defending champion from last year's game, and a Hail Mary shot there by PDRM ends the first half 41-23. Johor State team leading the way with 41. Top scorer in the first half is Guo Ming, wearing jersey number 4 with 14 points.
Right corner, 3-point underway. Yes, sir. Gets it to drop.
And then just a little update on the Johor State team. 14 points for Ko Guo Ming, and then 5 points for number 9, that's Hong Shen. And also followed by number 7, Chi Wei.
Okay, we now like to present 6,000 worth of products of caps and shoes, Philip Line, and this will be presented to the MVP of the male category and the female category on Sunday. Our round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Wajuna presenting to the chairman of the organizing committee of MAPA, Tuan Lee Roy Yong. A round of applause.
This is on how much the cap and shoes, how much now?
6,000 ringgit, no discount.
对的，就是呢6000块的这个奖品呢，将会给我们的这个决赛的选出来的这个 MVP。我们不是决赛，是 overall 的这个 MVP。所以呢，只要呢你在这个第55届全国17岁以下男女篮球锦标赛呢拿到这个 MVP， 你就可以得到这个奖品。
我知道 ，OK。Thank you very much to Tuan Lee Roy Yong, the chairman of the organizing committee, for receiving the awards on behalf of our. Thank you very much for the client. Thank you very much, Dr. Loa. Round of applause for Tuan. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Loa, accompanied by Tuan Lee Roy Yong, will be presenting Philip Klein tracksuit for our national women's team. The wonderful ladies in red, the defending SEA Games champions. A round of applause.
是的，我们的卫冕冠军公民队的卫冕冠军金牌国家女篮呢，将会在我们的大马球的总会场，是的，总会长的手中呢得到这个 Philip Klein 赞助的这一个运动服装。
In no particular order, I give you our nation national women's team, coached by Coach Yung Zi Yuen, and then also Pan Wei Hon, Yap Hoki, Lee Pei Ling, Tan Pei Jie, 戴嘉谦、王友飞、邵伟宁、夏木义、王伟林、顾马轩、洪庆义 and 王美静。
是的，暂时呢接受我们的这个刚刚多这个菲律宾的品牌的服装呢，就是我们的国家品牌的教练翁新云，然后呢我们的体能教练就是简永汉，当然呢球员就是包括叶国仪、李佩颖、陈佩杰、戴嘉倩、黄玉凤、苏伟莹、谢敏仪、黄慧玲、顾嘉轩、何金怡以及黄美琪。
And don't forget everyone, these girls are the defending 2017 CBA champion, a gold medal won here at Maha Stadium 2 years ago. Round of applause. They'll be going to the Philippines in December, and we please have a group photo.
是的，那这个时候呢，也是邀请我们的大马篮球的副会长、沙巴篮球的会长潘志勇先生，也是一起去到我们的这个舞台中间大合照。这个呢是我们的会长，因为呢我也是沙巴的。This is my chairman because I'm from Sabah.
你不是那个人
Yeah. Where are you from? Where are you from?
沙巴。
沙巴。好了，这个时候呢，我们要进行的就是大合照。
现在看这么多位观众的朋友们 ，round of applause。
是的，我们给他们一个热烈的掌声。这个品牌 Play 非常的出名哦，所以呢，如果大家想要知道呢，可以去到这个网站搜索这一个 Play 的这个品牌，你就知道呢这些衣服呢是多少钱。
Senyum-senyum sikit. Lagi. Cannot smile lah, make it one. Gelap-gelap ambil gambar. Apa ni? Come on, have to smile like make it.
是的，那在这个球场中间呢，就是我们的2017年还有2015年的马来西亚国家女子篮球队冬运会的金牌选手。
Thank you very much to our national women's team, all the very best in the preparation for the 2019 SEA Games. Thank you, Dr. Moa. Thank you, Tuan Lee. Thank you, Mr. Pan Chio. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being such a fantastic audience.
是的，在这呢要感谢我们的大马篮总的总会长纳杜赖俊汉，我们的周委会主席，也就是我们的大马篮总的副会长李华阳警监以及大马篮总的副会长潘志勇先生，我们再次给他们一个掌声。我们继续我们的球赛，龙佛州还有 PDRM 到底呢谁会胜出，真的是很需要你们的掌声。所以呢，我们把我们的这个半场的休息结束过后，交给龙佛还有 PDRM， 下见。
Our vision, your future. Visit ftms.edu.my and let the journey commence.
The home of Spritzer is a place of crystal clear water, embraced by acres of wondrous greenery, where untouched nature hides away her secrets, and where your water comes from. A long journey through 420 feet of minerals to create the purest of waters. Welcome to the wondrous home of Spritzer.
Here we go. Second half begins with possession to Johor State team to start off the game right up from the get-go. Three-pointer attempt. Won't drop for Johor State team for this time. 2-on-2 on the fast break. PDRM on the run. So to convert his left-hand lay-in to his first miss of the second half. Another steal right there by Johor State team. Qi Xuan comes up with the behind-the-back steal. Now the dribbler was not aware that he got players behind him. Loses the handle. And the score right there by Jun Qin. Jun Qin scoring 6 points already for Johor State team right off that mid-range jumper from the baseline. So here comes Jeremiah Phillip for PDRM. One of the non-Chinese player on the PDRM team. Oh, that was a beautiful move right there by Qi Xuan, going right at the defense of the Twin Towers of Johor State team to score a deuce, 43-25. Zheng Yi gets it back. Zheng Yi mid-range, gets the friendly roll, scores his first bucket of the game. Zheng Yi standing tall at 200 centimeters, ladies and gentlemen, for Johor State team. Question, I mean, Hao Xue is 200 centimeters. Qi Xuan with the jab step. Kicks it out to his teammate on the right. Phillips with the three. Airballs that shot. PDRM gets another chance on the attack. Two seconds on the shot clock, so a Hail Mary shot is going to come to PDRM from the inbounds. Qi Xuan with the shot, unable to convert, so here comes Xu Yong with the defensive rebound. Outlet pass on the right. Johor on the attack, wide open shooter. Qi Xuan for three, in and out. Offensive rebound, Johor State team. Qi Xuan gets it back in the paint area. Pass was too strong to be controlled by Xu Yong. Turns the ball over for Johor. Right off that turnover, here comes the full court press by Johor State team. They don't get tired easily. Playing all the way to the top of the other end of the court. Trying to force the ball out of the hands of the PDRM team. And one counted for the big man, Dewey, with the strong move down low. Able to finish with contact. One more chance at the line for 1 point. Airballs the free throw. That is shocking. Coming from the PDRM team, Dewey. Ball movement by Johor State team to find an open shooter. Phillips. The ball was tipped out of bounds. Referee was there to point the direction that will be rewarded to PDRM with the possession down on this play. Put that ball in the hands of Qi Xuan. Jeremiah Phillips right there for the support. Qi Xuan. Kick out pass for three. Two big men right there wrestled for the ball. So you're now watching the match between Johor State team and PDRM. Johor in white kit and in blue is PDRM. 45 Johor, 27 to the Polis Diraja Malaysia team. 3 minutes into this quarter. And we still got one more quarter to go. And then we will be following up the last match for the day, Sabah versus defending champion Negeri Sembilan for the boys category. Thank you for joining us here at the live stream brought to you by none other than the Wow Sale live broadcast, together with its official sponsors Leaning and also Spritzer. Not forgetting the official game ball for this championship, Moten, for the real game. And we'd like to give a big shout out to this year's sponsor for this Under-17 National Youth Basketball Championship, PRG Holdings, FTMS College, Westport, and also Ball Madness, Lan Chu Feng.
Substitution, Johor.
Head fakes, puts his defender in the air. Offensive rebound, Dewey couldn't get it to convert this time. Baseline jumper. Picks up by the 200cm Johorian. Shen Yi finds his teammate down baseline. Slices through the defense for 2 points. Hong Shen gets onto the scoreboard once again, 7 points. Wicket pushes off to Eugene, finds Philip. Jeremiah looking for space, maneuvers, floater on the right hand, goes in for Jeremiah Philip. Hong Shen for 3 from the left hand corner. Dewey with the defensive rebound. Wicket right in front to pick up the outlet pass, spin move. Bounces off the rim. And here comes Johor. Slows the ball down, noticing that's 4-on-2 situation. Baseline attack once again from the same corner on the left. So Johor recognizing that leak right there on the left baseline, capitalizing on their mistakes, miscommunication on the defensive end, scores back-to-back basket with the same move. Sidestep, kick out pass, Jeremiah Philip loads up a 3 on the way. No good. Jun Qin is there to pick up the defensive rebound. Ball into the hands of the Johorian right in front. Picks up his own miss and put back. Hong Shen scored 3 buckets already in this quarter alone. Jeremiah Philip pushes off to Dewey. Dewey, no foul call. Just breaks that shot off the fast break. Here we go once again. Hong Shen with the power step and put back with 2 points. Quick timeout call by Adrian Wong with this 8-point run by Johor State team, and just like that puts them up in front, 53 to PDRM's 29. You're now watching the game between Johor and PDRM of this MABA 55th Annual Under-17 National Junior Basketball Championship here at MABA Stadium, Kuala Lumpur. This event is brought to you by the official sporting apparel Leaning, and also the official drinking water Spritzer, natural mineral water that's keeping our players hydrated throughout this entire championship. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to book your tickets online. We got some special promos if you buy your tickets online through Uber Tickets, so you can check out their website. And also, we want to give a big shout out to FTMS College and so PRG Holdings and West Sports for coming on board with us to make this event nothing but a success for this year's edition. So coming right off the timeout, PDRM is slowly losing this game as time is not on their side. Coming into the game once again for Johor, Chi Wei, number 7, has checked into the game. Almost pick up a steal right there. Careless pass there by Zheng Yi. They're just lucky that they got the ball back. Ran 1 second off the shot clock for PDRM. Jeremiah Philip A lot of pressure being put onto him. Steps back for a 3. Won't go. Picked up by Song Yi with the defensive rebound. Qi Wei on the run. Resets for Johor State team. Qi Wei dumps this off to the hot hand. Hong Shen. A little off on the left side of the rim. Now Hong Shen has already 11 points with his name on the scoreboard. You can see Johor is playing their pressure defense a little bit higher onto the line. And PDRM capitalized on that advantage, attacking the lane to score a 2-point in the paint. Qi Wei to Hong Shen. Back to Qi Wei. 3-second violation called against Hao Xue. He's got to be mindful of his foot right there, not to be in the lane for more than 3 seconds. An automatic turnover right there. PDRM with the double screen ready for Poi Fong. Offensive foul called against PDRM with the illegal screen being pinned on Dou Wei. Picks up his second personal foul right off that screen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you're not allowed to move any part of your body when you're coming in for a screen. So you're only able to set that screen as a wall, and then the player that's not the screen can use you as an obstacle to clear off their defender. So when you move that slight bit, it's going to be called an offensive illegal screen against you. So that's what happened right there to Dou Wei, picking up his second personal foul. Hesitation shot won't go, picks up his 5th rebound. Xu Yong. Qi Wei. Here comes Hong Shen. Same move, different result. Couldn't get this one to drop this time. 200 centimeters in your face. On the other side, powerful move, hangs and fires, drops it. 2 points for Xu Yong. Jeremiah Phillips, his pass was intercepted. Another substitution by Johor State team. Yong Liang and Sun Kang checking into the game. So Hong Shen will take a rest on the bench, and Song Ying will take a rest on the bench as well. So Qi Xun is at the point now for PDRM. Pretty good contribution for him in the first half. Kick out pass to Philip. Tries a 3. Bang, bang. Hand down, man down for Jeremiah Philip. Finding the range of that 3-point attempt. Here comes Mr. 200. Oh, his teammates right there to clean up on his miss. Sun Kang with the offensive putback. Sun Kang with 4 points. So the double twin tower right now for Johor on the floor against a much smaller team of PDRM. And a backcourt violation called against PDRM. Qi Xun loses the handle of the dribble. The power forward tries a 3. Qi Wei, no good. And the ball went out of bounds. Referee points the other way. Offense to PDRM. Philip Jeremiah this time with the ball in his hand. Qi Wei with steal number 4. No look pass to Hao Xue for an easy 2. That is what Qi Wei can do. He can play defense and contribute on the assist department. And he picked up Another foul. That's his third personal foul. A little too aggressive on that defensive play. So 2 more fouls for Chi-Wei, and he is done for the night. 41 seconds remaining in this quarter number 3. Chi-Wei almost picked up another steal. All smile on his face because he knew he almost could have got that, just a little off balance from that screen. Pressure defense on both ball handler for PDRM. Qixun this time on the left wing. Needs some help from his teammate. Baseline cut off the backboard. It's good for Waikit. Waikit with 6 points. 36 for PDRM. Mr. 200 gets it in the paint. Off balance shot. It was into the hands of his teammate with that missed shot. Now some of the audience behind me has been saying that is actually a pass, an intended pass, not a shot. Jeremiah Phillip got his block shot right there by Yong Liang. That's a lot of length. This basket will not count. Unable to get it off before the buzzer. So the score is 59 to Johor and PDRM 36. Just 1 bucket scoring for Chi-Wei, but a lot of steals and also double assists for Chi-Wei in the quarter number 3 as the score is continuing to build up here against PDRM. But PDRM, Jeremiah Phillip able to score a 3-pointer, giving him 10 points in quarter number 3, and also Qixun has 10. So back to the game right here. Final quarter on the line for PDRM and Johor State team. So Qixun with the 3-point bomb right off that quarter break, giving him 13 points for PDRM. Shu Yong with the ball in his hands to the corner swing. Way off target off that 3-point attempt. Mr. 200 right there to pick up the backdoor pass for 2. Hao Xue puts the ball into the net. Now the reason why I call him Mr. 200 is not because he has put up 200 points, but he is standing tall at 200 centimeters. So that will be his nickname for me in this championship. So a 3-point right away from Johor to fire one back. Here comes Qixun. A lot of energy being put in by Qixun in this game. putting his team on his shoulder. Qixun with contact, trying to draw the foul, puts in an easy 2. So that's 5 points already in this quarter for Qixun. 64-41. Johor holding on to this lead. Baseline jumper won't go. Number 200 almost got the defensive rebound. Foul call against Johor State team. Yongliang pin on this end, so his first personal foul, picks up first team foul for Johor State team. One more quarter to go for this game. The next game that will take place here at Center Court to wrap day number 2 will be Sabah State team versus Negeri Sembilan for the boys category of this 55th 17 and under National Junior Championship at Maba Stadium. Foul call on number 4. No shooting motion, so no free throws coming to the line. But possession will go back to PDRM on this possession. So just before this, you can see halftime. There was a special ceremony. The president of the Malaysia Basketball Association rewarded the national women's basketball team with everyone a full set of Philippine attire in their efforts for their previous gold medal secure in the SEA Games. Now this games are going to take place once again in this coming December, so the national women's team are actually preparing themselves for that championship, and hopefully they can come back with the double gold medal, a back-to-back championship. So our prayers will go to the women's basketball team, and also not forgetting the men's team that will be playing as well. So a pretty heavy task for the men's and women's team this year, but I'm sure with positive energy and your support at home, I'm sure we will be able to do it once again. Mid-range jumper for Johor State team. Oh, almost a putback dunk right there by Yongliang. Rises up into the air, just slightly the ball coming off the rim and puts it in. Nice steal there, but couldn't convert. Guoming got a little too excited on that left-hand lay-in. Didn't have enough English on that shot as it just hits the rim into the hands of a PDRM player. Dewey with the offensive rebound. Three-pointer for Zheng Yi. Hits the front rim. Hoi Fong with another rebound under his belt. Resets for PDRM. Shot clock at 7. Double screen set by PDRM. Way downtown shot. Off target. Here comes Johor. Give and go pass. Philip Jeremiah right there to pick it up. Hoi Fong at the point. Same movement. Double screen being set up high at the top of the key. Hoi Fong dishes out to Philip Jeremiah. Hoi Fong again. Left wing Wei-Kit. Shot is blocked right there by Sun Kang. Forces a shot clock violation. Great defensive effort there by Johor State team to force a turnover. Now, for the viewers at home, 24 seconds is all you got to put the shot up, so the ball has to come out of the hands of your attack before it's gonna be a violation call against your team. So this is to allow that teams to not be able to just sit on the ball and literally sit on the ball and just run out the time as long as they have the lead. So that's a pretty smart rule to be implemented by the person that created the game of basketball. Inbound play here for Johor State team. Yongliang at the top of the key. Almost loses the handle, but Shu Young is right there to pick it up. Step back 3. Offensive rebound picked up by Sun Kang. Off balance shot. Mr. 200 tip it to his teammate. Sun Kang off balance, but his teammate's right there to pick it up. 8 seconds. Shu Yong. A lot of time, 3 seconds on the game clock. Jeremiah Phillip at the right place, right time. Ball went into his hands off that miss. And another steal right there by Guo Ming. Passes off to his teammate up in front. Yong Liang converts off the fast break attack. Blocking foul call against Guo Ming. So one good play on the defensive end and one silly mistake on the other side. So that neutralizes his mistake, right? Had a good steal, score off the fast break, and then right on defense, had a error on his defense, being called for a blocking foul call. Picks up his 3rd personal foul for the game, and he has 17 points so far for Guo Ming. In and out shot right there by Jeremiah Phillip. Doing all he can for PDRM, Jeremiah Phillip today. So far he has 11 points and we still got 5 more minutes to play. Shu Yong for 2. 1 foot was in the arc, so that's a 2-pointer. Qi Xun trying to go back to his strong arm once again. Ball was last touched by PDRM. Timeout call by Adrian Wong, the head coach of PDRM, one more time. So PDRM has 1 more timeout to give, and Johor has a full 3 timeouts left on their side, and we still have 4 minutes and 51 seconds to play here. Johor with 70 points, PDRM 42. As we look on the replay right there, Johor just playing with a lot of patience, not rushing into their shots, making all those shots that supposed to be made, not rushing, not taking very hard contested shots. You can see this putback right here, almost a putback dunk, just hangs in the air and just tips it right at the edge of his fingertips. Beautiful game of basketball being played here by Johor State team at the moment, and that's why they have this lead against PDRM. PDRM has 1 more timeout to give. Great steal there by PDRM coming off the timeout. Great head fake, puts his defender in the air. Qi Xun converts for 2 points. That was a smart move there by Qi Xun, avoiding the chase down block by Yong Liang. Shu Yong was fouled on that possession. Jeremiah Phillip is shocked with that call for a blocking foul call, picks up his 3rd personal foul. A lot of look of disbelief on the face of Jeremiah Phillip. As we get the court all mopped up, players are all sweaty, and then when they get onto the floor, we can get some extra moisture on the floor, which is going to be dangerous. So a big shout out, big thank you to the court officials in trying to keep the conditions of the court at tip-top all time to make it safe for all the athletes, all the unsung heroes of the championship, our table officials, the referees, you know, the announcers behind the mic. Not just me, I'm having the easy job. I only have 2 games every single day, and then my colleague has 4 games to cover in the morning, and another colleague has 5 games to cover in the afternoon. So I get the easy part. So I appreciate their effort in covering these games for the under 17 National Junior Basketball Championship. Jeremiah Phillip is pressured by the tall towers of Johor State team. Sun Kang offensive rebound. Fresh 14 seconds on the shot clock for Tixun. Backcourt violation against PDRM. The ball went over the other side of the court.
Substitution. PDRM.
PDRM picks up the defensive rebound. Almost come up with a steal there, Johor State team. Right now at point, Eugene back into the game for PDRM as he gets his pass intercepted. So they got 11 seconds left on the shot clock. Jeremiah Phillip goes to work, the way, down low, turns around, puts it in with a hook shot for the 2. Low post game for Johor. Just like that, converts another 2-pointer for Sun Kang. Now it's not just the ability for you to score, but you have to stop this Johor State team from scoring in order to win. And right now, PDRM is just unable to stop the scoring from Johor State. So it doesn't matter how many points you score, but if you are unable to stop this team, it's going to be really hard for you to come up with a W. Jeremiah, way off that 3-pointer. Substitution coming in. Tixun will check in for Johor State team, and Kai Boon will come out from the game. 74-46. Johor still up in front. Jeremiah Phillip saved the ball, throws it a little bit too hard, unable to put it into the hands of his teammate. Here comes Johor one more time. Fresh 14 seconds on the shot clock. Sun Young, this time for 3, hits the front rim, shot off that attempt. Yong Liang misses off that attempt as well, so double miss by Johor State team, and a quick foul to stop the game once again by Johor. Foul call number 10, picks up his second personal foul. That's the team penalty for Johor. So free throws coming to PDRM. This time, stepping up to the line will be Eugene. Looking for his first point off this championship. Gets one to drop. Gets the friendly roll on the second shot, so puts his name onto the scoreboard for PDRM with 2. Eugene at the point for PDRM. Another offensive rebound by Yong Liang. 3-pointer attempt. Misses. PDRM has to push the ball in front here. Shot clock is running down. Just gets it passed in time to avoid the 8-second violation. So PDRM tried to run the clock out a little bit here because they have recognized that it is pretty much close to impossible for them to make a comeback here, down by almost half a bottle. Offensive rebound puts it back by Sun Kang, continues to score at will, putting him with 12 points, identical to his jersey number. Final 1 minute to play. Shot clock at 10. Gotta make something happen here, Eugene. Shot clock winding down. Kicks it out to his teammate finally. Has to put it up. Shot won't go. Unable to get it off in time. Now those are the possessions that will cost your game. You know, dribbling too much, trying to be a little bit too fancy with the basketball. And then just putting into the hands of his teammate and expecting him to make something out of it with just 4 seconds to go. Now, not a lot of players are like James Harden, you know, able to create his own shot with 5 seconds on the shot clock. Jeremiah will go at the basket with his left hand lane to drop. It's final 10 seconds and they will hold out this shot to run the game clock out. And a last shot being taken there by Qixuan and unable to convert. So PDRM holds on to the ball to claim this victory. Johor State team final score 76 to PDRM's 50. Honorable mentions from the Johor State team will be number 4 Guoming with 17 points, followed by number 9 Hongshen with 11, and then Sun Kang with 10 points. Congratulations to the Johor State team keeping their streak alive with 2 wins. Back-to-back wins for the Johorians against PDRM this evening. So don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a short break and then we will resume with the final match that will be taking place here at the Center Court, Maba Stadium, Kuala Lumpur for the 55th annual 17 and under National Junior Basketball Championship.